They swing million-dollar clubs, wear custom-fit luxury gear, and play on the most exclusive courses in the world. But when the tournament ends, the real game begins at 40,000 feet. Because while most golfers pack up their bags and head for the airport, these guys own the runway. And some of their jets are so luxurious they make a first-class cabin look like a bus seat. But here's the twist. The golfer you think owns the most expensive jet doesn't. In fact, the real king of the skies in golf might shock you. Let's rank the biggest names in golf by their private jets, from sleek mid-range models to multi-million-dollar flying palaces. Being a top-tier golfer isn't just about Sunday trophies. It's about global travel, non-stop tournaments, and sometimes hitting 3 countries in 1 week. Unlike team sports, golf doesn't have fixed seasons or home bases. Players chase sunlight, altitude, and prize money across continents. So when you're hopping from Augusta to Dubai to Tokyo, commercial flights just don't cut it. Private jets save time, energy, and sanity, and let's be honest, they're also the ultimate status symbol. But not all jets are created equal. Some are functional and efficient, others are full-on flying mansions with leather lounges, gold finishes, and built-in bars. And when it comes to golfers, the lineup is surprisingly diverse. Let's start with the modest high flyers and work our way up to the million-dollar monsters. Jordan Spieth might be one of golf's most grounded personalities, but his jet is anything but. The Cessna Citation 10, valued around $20 million, is known for being one of the fastest business jets ever built. It can reach nearly Mach 0.92, that's close to the speed of sound, allowing Spieth to finish a tournament on the East Coast and make dinner in Texas the same night. Spieth's jet reflects his personality perfectly. Efficient, no nonsense, but still elite. He reportedly uses it to balance his tour schedule with family life, jetting between tournaments and his home base in Dallas. But while Spieth values speed, others crave size and luxury. Because the next jet on our list? It's basically a flying penthouse. Sergio Garcia's Hawker 4000 may not turn heads at first glance, but step inside, and you'll understand why it made this list. This jet combines a sleek European design with serious luxury. Think polished wood interiors, custom lighting, and a cabin so quiet you could practice putting in peace. The estimated cost? Around $25 million. It's built for comfort over speed, with space for up to 9 passengers and the kind of interior you'd expect from a 5-star hotel. Garcia has long been known for his love of travel, often flying between the PGA and European tours. And while he's been quieter since joining LIV Golf, his private jet lifestyle hasn't exactly slowed down. But next up, a golfer whose jet is not only bigger, but carries a legacy almost as legendary as his swing. When you've won 18 major championships, you've earned the right to travel in style. Jack Nicklaus, the Golden Bear himself, owns a Gulfstream 3 worth around $30 million. This isn't just a plane, it's part of golf history. Nicklaus has used it for decades, not just for tournaments but for global course design projects that helped build his empire. While the Gulfstream 3 isn't the newest jet on the market, it's a classic, known for reliability, range, and timeless luxury. Nicklaus reportedly customized it for longer hauls to Asia and South America, where many of his design projects take place. It's old-school prestige, a statement that says, "I've been doing this longer than most of you have been alive." But now let's fast forward to the modern era, where jets aren't just tools, they're trophies. Ernie Els, the Big Easy, has always exuded smooth confidence, and his Gulfstream 4 matches that vibe perfectly. Estimated at $35 million, this long-range beauty combines range, space, and comfort in a way only Gulfstream can. It can fly nearly 5,000 miles non-stop, meaning Els can travel from his home in Florida to his native South Africa in a single flight. Rumor has it, Els uses his jet not just for tournaments, but for wine business trips, since he also owns Ernie Els wines. So yes, the Big Easy might just be sipping his own vintage at 40,000 feet. But while Els's jet screams class and legacy, our next golfer's ride screams money and controversy. Few golfers are as polarizing or as successful as Phil Mickelson. And his Gulfstream 5, estimated around $40 million, fits his larger-than-life persona perfectly. It's sleek, high performance, and famously one of the quietest cabins in the world. Phil reportedly justified the expense by calling it an investment in time, allowing him to be home for dinner after any tournament. But it wasn't all smooth flying. Mickelson's jet once became part of a financial controversy involving gambling rumors and tax write-offs. He later sold a stake in the plane, though sources say he's still using private aviation today, especially after joining LIV Golf, where appearance fees often include travel perks. Still, Phil's Gulfstream fee remains one of the most famous jets in sports, until you see the one owned by golf's ultimate icon. Of course, Tiger Woods had to be on this list. His Gulfstream G550 is the definition of elite travel, valued at a staggering $55 million. With a range of 7,000 miles and a cabin designed for up to 19 passengers, it's essentially a flying mansion. Tiger reportedly personalized the jet with his signature minimalist aesthetic, dark tones, soft lighting, and private suites for longer trips. He's been photographed arriving in it for the Masters, the Open, and even casual vacations in the Bahamas. And here's the kicker: Tiger rarely flies commercial. Even when he was injured and not competing, his G550 was still spotted at tournaments, a quiet reminder that his brand remains untouchable. But believe it or not, there are golfers whose jets outprice Tiger's. Rory McIlroy's Gulfstream G550 takes luxury to another level. With a price tag north of $65 million, this is the fastest, most advanced business jet on Earth. It can travel over 7,500 miles non-stop, with a cabin pressurized to feel like you're only 3,000 feet above sea level, so you land refreshed and ready to win. McIlroy, one of golf's biggest earners, has openly talked about how flying private is a necessity, not a luxury. With tournaments across 5 continents, his G650 allows him to balance intense travel with family time in Florida. The jet's interior is rumored to include a master suite, entertainment center, and fully stocked bar. It's a power move, especially for a player who's become the face of the PGA Tour's modern era. But even Rory's cutting-edge jet can't touch our #1 spot, a plane that redefines golf luxury. At the top of the list sits Dustin Johnson and his jaw-dropping Bombardier Global 7500, worth an estimated $75 million. This isn't just a private jet. It's the pinnacle of private aviation. It's the longest-range business jet in the world, capable of flying from Miami to Dubai without refueling. It features 4 living zones, including a full kitchen, conference suite, and a permanent bedroom. Insiders say DJ's plane was acquired after his move to LIV Golf, where his $125 million deal easily covered the tab. The irony: while Tiger and Rory have long represented golf's traditional elite, it's LIV's biggest star who now rules the skies. And for someone as chill and understated as Dustin Johnson, that's the ultimate power flex. No hype, no flash, just the quiet hum of engines on a $75 million masterpiece. Before Tiger Woods or Rory McIlroy ever owned a jet, Arnold Palmer was already flying his own, not just as a passenger, but as the pilot. Palmer logged over 20,000 flight hours and personally owned several aircraft, including his prized Cessna Citation 10, worth around $22 million. It was the fastest business jet of its time, topping Mach 0.92, and Palmer helped test and promote the model himself. He wasn't showing off, he was pioneering. Decades before golf became a global sport, Palmer's jet let him design courses, play tournaments, and build his brand worldwide. He essentially started golf's private jet culture, proving that true legends don't just dominate the leaderboard, they own the skies. But here's what most fans don't realize: buying a jet is just the beginning. Annual maintenance can exceed $2 million, fuel costs rack up hundreds of thousands, and insurance? Don't even ask. That's why some golfers, especially up-and-comers, opt for fractional ownership or charter memberships. It's like splitting the cost of a supercar, but at 40,000 feet. Even Tiger's operating expenses are rumored to hit $1 million plus per year, a small price when your net worth tops $1 billion, but for most golfers, it's a steep climb. And with growing environmental scrutiny, the future of private jet travel in golf may face pressure. Still, the lifestyle remains irresistible. A mix of convenience, power, and prestige that defines golf's upper class. So there you have it, the kings of golf's private skies. From Jordan Spieth's lightning-fast Citation 10 to Dustin Johnson's $75 million flying palace. These jets aren't just about transportation, they're statements. A way to say, "I've made it," before even stepping on the course. But here's the real question. If you were one of golf's millionaires, would you drop $75 million on a jet? Or invest it somewhere else? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and while you're at it, hit like and subscribe for more deep dives into golf's hidden luxuries, insane deals, and untold stories. Because in this sport, it's not just about who wins the tournament, it's about who owns the skies.